As we prepare to close out Black History Month, we're taking a look at Springfield's impact on the Underground Railroad hundreds of years ago.
Western Mass News reporter Wesley Days traveled to downtown Springfield to learn more.
The drinking gourd, follow the drinking gourd.
It's a moment in history we all should be familiar with.
The Underground Railroad, it wasn't underground and it wasn't a railroad.
And for many people who call Springfield home, you aren't far away from a place where freedom for many slaves was found.
It was a network of people, places, like secret routes, and also safe houses.
Sam Bradley is the director of the Pan-African Historical Museum in Tower Square, a space that honors generations of Black history. The abolitionists who took in these slaves on the run were also known as the conductors of the railroad. Along with the conductors, the slaves, who were also passengers on the figurative railroad, used secret codes like songs, follow the drinking gourd, to communicate and keep themselves safe.
Those were codes so that the slaver or the enslaved people would know what to do. They would know if they followed the drink gourd, they would know to look up into the stars and follow that star. They would have songs where saying, we're gonna run, but we're gonna run at nighttime.
Bradley acted as more than an expert for Western Mass News. He was also our tour guide to history. Prior to this building being an entertainment hotspot in Springfield, this place was home to a hotel that played a key portion into the Underground Railroad. Bradley explains the Massasoit House helped trick slave catchers into thinking the slaves that they were trying to get were not even here.
They would put them in secret rooms, they would put them in the basement, but mainly they would have them dress up as the help.
Our story brought us to the Wood Museum of Springfield History right here in downtown Springfield, where we spoke to archivist Cliff McCarthy about the key figures of the Underground Railroad movement right here in Springfield, like Reverend Samuel Osgood to Thomas, and we couldn't forget about John Brown.
John Brown was an interesting character, but while he was here, he made the connection with the African American community that was essential in his life and changed the lives of many people.
Brown used his warehouses downtown to help keep runaway slaves safe as they made their journey to freedom. Thomas, a former slave himself, also did his part to protect slaves.
Was one of John Brown's closest allies when John Brown was here in Springfield.
While we may never know how many slaves came to the city of First, McCarthy and Bradley don't diminish the impact Springfield had on a crucial moment in Black history.
It was enormous.
Massachusetts was at the forefront of the anti-slave society.
Wesley Days, Western Mass News.